Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Um, this video is kind of to correct a video that I did, I think back maybe in the beginning of November, before my laptop got sick and had to be sent away for repair. I did do a video on these wigs from the new coffee collection by Estetica. Sadly, the video turned out, I mean, even for my and trust me, my standards for video quality that I produce are low. The video that I made was even bad according to my standards. I mean, I usually get really good feedback on my videos, and trust me, people who are really kind even commented that the video was pretty bad. So I'm here to give you another look at Aesthetica's coffee collection and some of the wigs that I have received for review and that I have been wearing. I'm going to start out with Finn. Now, if you follow me, you know that Finn is like one of my favorite wigs. And I love Finn because it's very layered. Finn actually reminds me of how I wore my bio hair at one point during the mid 80s. Um, there's a photograph that I wish I could find. It was with me and when Roman was a baby, and I swear, like my bio hair was totally thinned out. It was great. But anyway, this is Finn in vanilla macchiato. I can never pronounce like certain words correctly, so it's vanilla macchiato. Now, I am not going to lie. Since the time that I've done the first video, I did manipulate this wig. And the way that I manipulated it was that I added light eyeshadow. I added like a silver eyeshadow, and I also added like a flesh colored eyeshadow to the darker area simply because the darker coffee area in the wig that this shade is in was just slightly warm for my coloring. And the way that the darker shade was placed really kind of just, how can I put this? It really didn't go that well with my natural coloring. So I decided to cool it down a little. And now I absolutely love it. Like it is great. I've cooled it down. As you can see right here, this was the original color, but hey, you know what? Wigs are meant to be manipulated for your own taste. Now, with these wigs, I am not going to go into the specifics of every wig because this is basically to show you how the colors look. But I will take Finn off and I will show you the inside. Here we go. She's a lace front. It's a very precise lace front, giving a good hairline. We've got the wefting. We've got the bra strap, adjustable straps. We've got the ear tabs, which are wired, but they are very, very comfortable. So here we go. And now you can see how dark the, sorry about my nail. Ugh, my husband's going to have a fit when he sees this. Um, we have the darker shade, and you can see how dark it is. My lighting is so pathetic, but this is a rather warm shade of brown. And here's a better contrast. Here's where I added the shadow, and here's where I didn't. I'll tell you, I'm lazy. I really like a cooler tone in the front, but I'll add more to the back. Because let's face it, people see the front of you more than they see the back. So that's Finn. If you really love a super layered wig, this Finn is just great. I think I have maybe 6 fins, like just like crazy good. And now I'm going to show you Finn in toffee latte. And hopefully the quality of this video is slightly better than the last one, which was just like so bad. Okay, so here we go. Let me take my glasses off. Now, here's the weird thing. Even though this full-on toffee latte has a tendency to be a little on the warm side, excuse me, I gotta, when she's all one shade, hold on, there we go. When she's all one shade, she actually looks really good on, I was going to say on me, but that sounds conceited. So, like, I don't want to sound conceited. So, I'm just going to say she's a little bit more to the warmer side, but yet she still looks really good on a cool toned skin tone. It's not as big of a contrast as it was with the vanilla macchiato. Here we go. I'm going to turn around. On this one so you can see how Finn looks from all sides in the toffee latte. Okay, here is my right side. Here's the back. And here is the left side. Now, with the darker shade, the layers look more subtle, but it is the same layering as in the previous Finn that I just showed you, as in the vanilla macchiato. Now, what do you think? Finn is a great wig. This reminds me slightly of Caramel Kiss, but yet this reminds me slightly of Caramel Kiss, but yet not not as dimensional on top. But I think this is a great shade. I think out of all of the shades, the toffee latte, out of all of the new coffee shades, the toffee latte is definitely my favorite. So here we go. What do you think? I really should have used a different lipstick, but you know, I like a light pink. I know it may look a little bit washed out on the video, but you know, I'm a neutral girl. I'm not really glam. So here we go. Now I'm going to show you how Avalon in Toffee Latte looks. And again, if you follow me on Instagram, or even if you are a watcher of my videos, you'll know that Avalon is another one of my favorite wigs. I love the beachy waves, and it's just got a different vibe. Like where Finn is kind of like a throwback to the 70s and 80s, Avalon is more like a softer, now type of beachy wave wig. There we go. And here's Miss Avalon. See what I mean? It's almost like Finn and Avalon could be cousins or sisters. And Avalon is just like the softer version. Like Finn is Eloise in Bridgerton, and Avalon is Daphne in Bridgerton. Just ever so subtle and more ladylike than, yeah. So that's it. This is Avalon. This is the shade Toffee Latte. And the thing that's really great about these coffee collection shades, it really is as though you went to your favorite salon and you just said, hey, look, you know what? I want some subtle highlights. And then they were just really kind of painted on so that when you go out in the sun, you can kind of see just how great it looks. Don't be scared that I did a close up, trust me. Okay, so I'm going to take her off so you can get a better view. And there goes my wig cap. So you can get a better view. See? Like the strands are really beautiful. When I had her on, you really couldn't see, so I have to really give you a close up. But look at the way the strands are. It's really as if somebody just literally painted those nice highlights on. And I really think that's something else. Let me tell you, because wigs are not what they used to be. There's a lot more dimension in wigs. Every year, every season, wig companies are coming out with more natural and natural shades. So I think it's a really good thing. I'm going to put her back in her wig. But see, like it goes from like brown to a nice golden blonde at the end. It's really it's quite a feat to get a wig to have this kind of shade. Hold on, let me put her back. Now I'm going to put Avalon in Americano on, okay? Let me shake her out. Let me kind of adjust my wig cap. I really need a wig cap simply because I have a lot of bio hair. Well, what I have left of my bio hair. So I really need something to smooth it down. And other than that, I don't use anything else. I don't use got to be glued. I don't use like, I really don't use anything. Okay, so here we go. Let me fix that parting space. Oh, look, I found my John Renault comb. Actually, I found two of them when I went upstairs. Okay, so here we go. Here is Avalon in Americano. Now, what I truly love about this color is that the darker shade is definitely more cool toned, as where the vanilla macchiato is very, very warm in the darker spots. This is definitely such a nice, cool toned, darker brown. There we go. I like my wigs more to the side. And I love the way that these blonde highlights are just painted on. They're really great because it's like the best of both worlds. If you prefer darker, but want, how can I put this? If you are thinking about getting low lifes in real life, I think this is a great, great choice of wigs. This reminds me of when I actually did have low lights placed in my bio hair. My bio hair, very dark, and the low lights were just so subtly light. Here we go. I'm going to take her off just as I did with the other Avalon, and I'm going to show you how she looks. But this streak over here, I love. Now here we go. See, there's more of a, there's more of a silvery platinum in this shade, in these low, and I call them low lights, call them what you want, but they're still very soft and very, very subtle. So back this Avalon goes, and I think I may keep her out simply because I think I'm going to wear her to work tomorrow. Yep, I'm going to keep her aside because this is my work wig for tomorrow. Now, I also have Orchid in Americano. And this is for you ladies who really like long hair. Let me shake her out. Let me put her on. Let me comb her a little. Ain't she sweet? I think Orchid, hold on, let me fix this so you can get a better look of the length. I think Orchid is a great long wig. Now, let me just comb her a little. And I have to say one thing for you ladies that aren't crazy about permatease, there is virtually the smallest amount of permatease, if any, in this. Like, this is great because there's a slight push, but for the most part, it's not like super big hair. It's what you make of it. It's flowy hair. And this is an Americano. Again, I really prefer the Americano to the vanilla macchiato because I think the way that the Americanos like subtle lights are done is just spectacular. And when I say spectacular, I mean that honestly and truthfully. It's really, really spectacular. And it is so cool toned skin friendly. Like this is gorgeous. And the thing about Orchid is you can wear her pulled to the side. Well, you can wear her in an updo. I'm not that good with it. It would take me 7 hours, and you don't want to see a video of me for 7 hours, trust me. But it would take a long time. But there she is, Orchid in Americano. And I think she's absolutely stunning. You know, Orchid reminds me a little of Alden, and Alden is like my Julia Roberts hair. I wore Alden to my daughter's wedding. Orchid, I think, is slightly longer and it's not as big, but I think Orchid is absolutely gorgeous. And to the mature woman that is watching this, don't worry. Hey, you can wear hair like this when you're in your 60s. It's the attitude, baby, that counts. So that's it. I just kind of wanted to make good on the video that I did originally film. I know it was bad. I know it was horrible. And my apologies. Um, on another hand, the Frenchman is researching cameras because he feels that I should have like a good camera to make videos. I'm lazy, so I'm fine with this for the time being. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we find a better camera. But I can assure you, even with a good camera, there's still going to be no editing because I'm just not good at it. That's it. So take care. Have a great week. And I hope that everything works out well for everybody. I hope that you're staying safe and there's a lot of hope going on this week, this coming week. So thumbs up. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't like it, trust me, I completely understand. After the horrible first video that I did on these wigs, I can trust me, I completely understand if in the comments you write, I hate you. It's okay. It's cool. So that's it. Um, if you like this video, please subscribe. If you don't like this video but want to leave really nasty comments, please subscribe. It's like voting. If you vote, you have every right to complain. But if you don't vote, you kind of don't have a right to complain. So if you want to leave comments, subscribe. Everything's welcome. Take care and have a great week. Bye.